Rings before? The Ten Rings has been in the MCU since the very beginning. Those sons of bitches that Obadiah Stane hired. They helped out Whiplash a little bit in Iron Man 2. There was an imposter that played the Mandarin in Iron Man 3. You remember that, but you didn't see that in Ant-Man, the Ten Rings logo there. And in an awesome short we did called All Hail the King, we revealed there is a real Mandarin, and he was quite upset.
It is a huge honor for me to introduce you to the incredible Simu Liu.
Moviegoers. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Christian and welcome to Zero Productions. You guys, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings hits theaters February 12th, 2021, directed by Daniel Cretton, as confirmed from Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios at San Diego Comic-Con on Saturday. Now, I'm very excited for this particular movie. It's really going out of the realm of the Marvel Universe that we're used to. It's going into new territory. And I'm very excited about it. And we also got official casting announcements as well. Shang-Chi will be played by Simu Liu. And the Mandarin, yes, the real Mandarin is going to be in Shang-Chi and will be played by Tony Leung. Not that Iron Man 3 Mandarin. No, that was an imposter. But my knowledge and my knowledge and background knowledge of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, or just Shang-Chi in general, are very limited. I have never read any comic books. I know very little of this character. So I had to do my research and my digging and things of that nature. And the particular title, Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, the Legend of the Ten Rings, has already been introduced in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as stated by Kevin Feige, at the beginning of the panel. And you had an Iron Man 3 and Obadiah Stane hired those people to kill Tony. Those were them. And then Iron Man 2, they helped Whiplash. Iron Man 3, that imposter, Trevor. Just talking about him, it fucking cracks me up. Because when he officially came out of that fake role, it was just hilarious. And I was just like, that's just terrible. But all these little Easter eggs that I had no idea that there were, slowly but surely going to be introducing Shang-Chi. Like, that's just, that has to, the mind of Kevin Feige to plant those Easter eggs and then announce a Shang-Chi film in 2021, it's mind-blowing. The fact that he already knew that, eventually we're going to do this. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy good. Or even in, Age of Ultron, when on the map it said Wakanda. No, sorry, Iron Man 2, I believe. It said Wakanda on the map behind Tony. He knew that eventually, guess what? We're going to introduce Black Panther in the world of Wakanda. It's crazy, the mind behind this guy. It's really scary. And also in Ant-Man fought one of the agents of the Ten Rings. So I was like, holy shit, like, they've legit been putting these Easter eggs for the past, 10 years, and nobody even knew. Like, I didn't know anything about the Ten Rings or all the little symbols. Like, when Ant-Man was fighting that one agent, he has the tattoo of the Ten Rings symbol on his neck. I was like, shit, dude, like little Easter eggs I had no idea ever existed. So Kevin Feige, that just goes out to Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios for planting these Easter eggs and knowing what the hell they want to do over the past 10 years. It's crazy. But yeah, man, so I dug up and did some history, did some research, and found out what's the history on the Ten Rings. So the Ten Rings are a terrorist group dedicated to destroying world peace by any means necessary, also led by the warlord, the Mandarin. The real Mandarin, which we will see in 2021. That's going to be exciting. I can't wait. But also, the Ten Rings. Now, apparently, there are actually 10 rings. So not just a symbol. There are actually 10 rings that go on each of your fingers. And that have different powers. So I'm like, holy shit, this is like an Infinity Gauntlet type ordeal, but let's go over them. So the left little finger is the Ice Blast ring. A ring which can shoot out intense cold rays at an enemy cold enough to freeze that person solid. The left ring finger, the Mental Intensifier ring. This ring increases the Mandarin's mental abilities to point that he can control people to the limit of one person within 10 feet. Holy shit. The left middle finger, electroblast finger or ring. This ring can shoot out an unknown amount of electricity. The left index finger, flame blast ring. This ring can shoot out flames in heat form or as infrared radiation. Interesting. Left thumb, light right ring. This ring can shoot out lasers or on one occasion create a gravity strong enough that Iron Man buried himself by trying to walk forward. Right thumb, the matter rearranger ring. This ring can rearrange the shape of solid objects. It can be used on almost anything. Right index finger, impact beam ring. This ring can shoot out a force beam with concussive force. Right middle finger ring, vortex beam ring. This ring can create a vortex of air which can be used offensively, defensively, or simply as a means of transport. Two more left. Right ring finger, disintegration beam ring. This ring can destroy all bounds of atoms and create molecules or whatever it strikes. Unlike other rings, it takes 20 minutes to charge. Right little finger, black light ring. This ring creates an area of total darkness around the person it is used on. So in a way, it's like its own infinity gauntlet with all of these rings having the ability to create all these different matters of power. So I like that. That's very cool to me. That's very interesting to me, and I can't wait to see how it's used, you know, in the actual film. Like that's badass. Like it really is. Like holy shit, I can only imagine trying to defeat somebody who has 10 rings that all possess 10 different very powerful powers. Like you're pretty much screwed. But you know what? That's what they thought about the whole Infinity Gauntlet and things of that nature. But I'm excited. As the more stuff I dig up from the Shang-Chi, I'm more thrilled and more excited to get into this film and potentially buy some more comic books of Shang-Chi. I know it's very limited amount of supplies, so hopefully Marvel creates like, you know, more. Hopefully they create more comic books that you can actually order online and purchase, so I can do my history instead of just reading up online about this stuff. I actually want to read the comics and get well known with, you know, the source material, because if they're taken from the source material, it's going to be very important to know where certain things are coming from. But Shang-Chi, you guys, February 12th, 2021. It's going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting, but I'm excited. Push your comments down below, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. What are your background knowledge on this character? Please put that stuff down below. Let me know. Push your comments down below, you guys, and thank you for taking time today for watching Zero Productions. Peace.